Good afternoon. I'm Janet Sanders, and we are visiting with Chuck Fuhrer.
Chuck Fuhrer with Loup Valley's Rural Public Power.
And you are the general manager here at the office.
That is correct, yes.
We were here in January and was talking about the exciting news that was coming in the spring and summer months, and it's happened.
It's getting closer. It's not far down the road, but we're talking about a solar project that's being installed near or east of North Loup. The generator has the panels installed. There's like about 3 rows of them. It'll be a total of 175 kW, which to kind of equate that would probably be enough to cover 35 homes on an annual basis. And this is kind of a follow-up to that video because things are moving and it should be operating before too long. And just kind of exciting to finally get there. We told you in January it might be a month, but with the flooding and the freezing and the rains that continue, this is where we're at now. It's July and it should be going before too long. So,
well, AJ Cush, he's the owner of Renewable Solar LLC,
right.
And he is the one that is installing there's 3 rows of solar panels out there.
He's installing it, owning it. We'll be producing electricity, and Loup Valleys will be purchasing what he makes.
Okay.
So,
this is the first project.
First project that Loup Valley's been involved with. There's been several around the state, and just to kind of give you an idea, statewide, there's over 23,000 kW installed, and another almost 11,000 kW committed for this year. And as we said, this is 175 kW at North Loup, and it's pretty small, but yet it's the maximum that we could do in that area based on our load and load patterns. So, but there is plans to expand in the next few years too. So, the
work that you did for AJ was to install a transformer there.
A transformer and a meter that will connect into his solar panels, and he'll just send that right into our system.
And the setup for what you did went well for...
Yeah, we didn't have to do too much, a few little line changes and installation of the transformer, and then he goes from there.
Okay. Well, we hope everything works well with the connections and getting that up and running.
Yes.
We should know that probably in maybe a couple weeks.
Couple weeks, I would say.
Okay. Well, that'll be interesting on that day of how that's going for you guys here.
So, yep.
Well, do you have a customer also that is looking at solar?
Yes, in addition to that, our second, it's a little different because AJ is a generator and not a customer. And but we do have a customer that's northeast of Burwell that is installing solar panels as well. And that will amount to 5 kW, which generally, basically they're doing it for their own use, but if they do produce more than they need, Loup Valleys will buy the extra. And so that's kind of exciting too. It's the first one we've done in that regard.
Okay.
So.
Good.
So.
Well, it's wonderful to have Loup Valleys involved with these renewable energy projects.
Yes.
It really is.
It's kind of what's coming. So if someone's interested, or planning, let us know. We'd like to be involved in the planning stage so we can stay ahead of it and get everything there that's needed. So yeah, just let us know.
Okay. Well, we're capturing energy from the sun, and
that's right.
And that's there's quite a bit of interest from Nebraskans now with solar energy, isn't there?
There is. Well, Nebraska was rated 13th in the nation as far as quality of sun, and so it's a good fit for this area. So,
one place people can go to find out more about solar, they can go to nebraskansforsolar.org, and there is a list of people that are in the business like AJ, and they're and also solar for schools, and just a lot of good resources on that webpage too. Well, we're excited for you too here, Chuck. This is really great.
Yes.
And
things are moving, so yep.
Wonderful. always busy every day around the office here. You've been even still catching up from the ice storm of 2018, haven't you?
Yes. We have a contractor that's working on rebuilding the last piece of line, and we're hoping they'll be done the end of July. And totally that 2018 ice storm, windstorm, ended up costing Loup Valley's right at $3 million. So we'll be kind of glad to get everything rebuilt and get everything filed with FEMA and get some of that 75% of that money back to, in the end, saving our customers. So
the flood repair across the rivers here.
Yeah, then in 2019 here with the flood in March, we did have 3 or 4 river crossings that were damaged, and we still have like 3 sites yet that we can't get to because of the water. It just isn't going down. Keeps raining, keeps it up there.
Okay.
So not sure when that'll be done. We're hoping, by the end of the summer here we can get all that repaired. But so yeah, 2019 we had it wasn't anything major like 2018, but it still was a declared disaster by the president, which will also provide FEMA funds again to help us restore those damages. So.
Okay. Last week we had soaring temperatures.
Yes.
And
I mean, in the end, they didn't hit 100, but it felt like it. I guess with the humidity, it was over 100, but it didn't affect Loup Valleys too badly. We didn't have very much irrigation load, even though we had a lot of heat. We still had plenty of power for whatever the customers needed. So yeah.
Okay. If anybody's looking at installing solar, get a hold of you.
Yes, as soon as possible if they could.
All right. And let you know how what they want to do and how to go about it and the process.
That's right.
And
we have several forms, of course, that need to be filled out, and some agreements to review and agree to, I guess. So just get us involved as soon as possible.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to go out and interview AJ if he's not too busy
getting things
installed.
Yeah,
and don't
he
want
can
to
give you
interrupt.
a lot more detail on the size and all that interesting stuff. So yeah, that'll be good.
Well, do you have anything else that you want to go over today?
I don't believe so. I think just things keep moving, and so.
Okay. Well, we'll catch up with AJ out there, and thank you, Chuck. It seems like just January to July it went by so fast, and we're really pleased to see that he's this far along with the project. Chuck, if anyone is interested in visiting with you about a solar project, how do they get a hold of you, or can they stop by the office here?
Yeah, you can stop by the office here at 606 S Street, or you can give us a call and let us know what you're planning or thinking about. We could also come out and meet with you, to kind of see what you might be planning and how it's going to be integrated. Our number here is 308-728-3633. For information too, we also have a Facebook page, Loup Valley's Rural Public Power. We also have a web page, but it's not built yet. We're working on it.
Okay.
So there's nothing there if you went and looked.
Okay.
So.
Well, I looked at the Facebook page, and there's a lot of good resources on there too. So
check it when there are outages, big outages, because we try to update on there kind of what's happening.
Well, thank you, and we will catch up with everyone out in the field and enjoy the rest of the coverage for the installation of the solar panels. Thank you. We are outside of North Loup taking a look at the ground insulation of 3 rows of solar panels installed by A.J. Cush, owner of Renewable Solar LLC. The electricity produced by the solar panels will be sent to the meter and transformer shown here, installed by the Loup Valley's Rural Public Power District. Trenching of the line up to the meter and transformer was also completed by the Loup Valley's Rural Public Power. And behind each row of solar panels, AJ has completed the line installation, which will bring the electricity that is produced to the transformer. For more information about this renewable energy project, or if installing solar panels is in your near future, please contact Chuck Fuhrer, General Manager of the Loup Valley's Rural Public Power District.